A long time ago in the kingdom of the wings, the vulture was the most beautiful of all the birds. Most of the other birds envied her large wings. She was not only beautiful, but she was very good in so many other things. She was a good singer, she was swift, strong, and a very good hunter too. It was difficult not to notice the vulture among all the birds. She loved to compete a lot and she hated to lose. The first time she lost in a hunting competition, she was so sad that she stayed a whole day without food. One day, the birds gathered and decided to compete on who would fly the highest. Some of the birds declared their intention to be part of the competition. The eagle, the stork, swan, the goose, the falcon, and of course, our friend the vulture. She was very excited about the competition. Finally! I'll make up for the loss the last time, she thought to herself. She looked forward to the day they would fly. And as the day approached, she became more and more excited and filled with so much ambition. There was no way she was going to lose this competition. She practiced flying every day, going on a higher altitude each day than the previous day. When the day finally came, the vulture was very ready. She was confident that she would win. All the other birds gathered at the arena to watch. The other birds who were to compete with the vulture also arrived at the arena. It was going to be a very big competition. The competing birds came out. The parrot was to lead the count. 1, 2, go! The birds took off, going higher and higher and higher. The vulture had no care. She knew she would win. The falcon was the first to give up after a while, followed by the hawk, and one by one, the other birds followed. But her friend the vulture was not paying attention to anything. She was so eager to win that she did not realize that she had flown above safety level. She was getting closer and closer to the sun. And she screamed and lost consciousness. She began to descend, and luckily for her, the birds had already taken some security measures by putting some safety nets a little above the ground level in case any of the birds would fall. The vulture landed heavily on the net, and by the time she opened her eyes after a few minutes, she saw all the other birds standing around and watching her. She tried to move, but she couldn't. She was in such a nasty pain. What could have happened to me? She thought. And then she remembered. Oh no! Her overambitiousness has put her into trouble. She was badly burnt by the sun. She lost so much hair, especially around her head and neck. Oh, her beauty. Her beauty is gone. Yes, she won the title as the highest flying bird. But sadly, she learned a very bitter lesson.